Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general reading for your sign between the week of the 20th to the 26th of October. Let's begin. So Gemini, your your theme for the week is you're being purified. So this is something new I'm doing. I'm doing themes for the week. So how your week is going to play out for you energetically, how it's going to look for you, how it's going to feel, what energy you're going through this week in general. So you're going through this energy of being purified. This energy, you're going through an energy of love, and this is not with someone. This is your own energy, energy of love that you're going to be experiencing this week within yourself. Love and fulfillment of your life, as well as love just in general for yourself. You're going to feel more loving in general. You're being purified at this time of things that are no longer a part of you, no longer part of your story. Things that don't serve you are being washed away here by the universe through situations that are going to be unconnected, but somehow or another they will free you from self-beliefs, doubts, things that are no longer part of who you are, and things that are keeping you from living truly, from living your truth, living happily. And these are things that are things that you are unaware of, things within your subconscious, things within your energy that are really hindering you from moving forwards. These situations are going to be unconnected, and somehow or another, they're going to cause you to let go of some of these things. I'm getting mostly here is internal things that you can't see happening, but it could. There's some external things as well that you are currently doing that don't give you the results you want, and you know that they don't give you the results you want, but you're doing them because you feel like you have to do them at the moment. But you're being purified by going through these situations. Almost you feel like you're going through them again, but you're not. You're going through them to remove them. There's your confirmation if you can hear that. But you're going through these situations to remove them, as opposed to going through them because you're repeating a cycle. It's like you're going through them, to notice how and what they do to you. How what they do to you. That's like, it doesn't make sense how they do to you. But how the people the people in these situations, how they treat you, and how it changes your energy. Basically, it's how it changes your energy, and this is why you're going through these situations, to completely eliminate these situations from your subconscious. So this is one of them. Yeah, another theme of yours that you're going through here is you're going through choices, confusion, illusion, decisions, this is what you're going through. This is your second um, theme for the week. Illumination as well is coming up here. Things are being illuminated for you. And your third one for the week is perseverance, resilience, inner strength, being calm. Like, I feel like you're the lady here, dressed in white, and situations around you this week are like this lion where they're trying to eat somebody, they're trying to eat you, and you're recognizing them for what they are. And this is situations, places, things. I don't feel like it's people. You're going through a certain situation right now where it's almost like it's looking like something you've been through before, and you're almost being asked to look at the situation as the lion, recognize it as a lion that's trying to eat you. But of course, you have the power to control the lion. You have the power to stop the lion, to say no to the lion. And this is what you're going through this week. You're going through this energy of like really protecting your purity, protecting your own heart, your own integrity from situations, people, places, jobs, anything that is trying to consume you and make you a part of them. Because you're not meant to be a part of something. You are your own person here. But this is your theme for the week. So the energy you're currently embodying, you're at this point where you've been making a lot of discoveries. I hear in the last 2 weeks revelations about your own inner world, your own self, your own mind, your own beliefs. You're having a lot of revelations about what you've been doing to yourself. You're having a lot of revelations about the decisions you've made and why you've made decisions in your life, and you're coming to this point where you're realizing that it stopped you from living. It stops you from being free. I'm seeing like you've been plugged into the matrix here. You're understanding that you've been thinking so much about the future, like I'm gonna, my future this, my future that, my future this, that you've not been living today, you've not been living right now, you haven't been enjoying life, you haven't been doing anything. It's like you're a battery. I'm seeing matrix is very significant here for you. You're like a battery. Like in a matrix, the humans are a battery for the machines, and you've been like this battery for the machine, the system. Workplaces, people. You might have Libra in your chart. Libra had a similar energy. If you have Libra in your chart, I would say check out Libra. But they had a similar message, similar energy. But you're really discovering why you've made a lot of decisions. This is over the last 2 weeks. Like you've had real profound epiphanies, real profound downloads. That have seemed like discoveries that just come out of nowhere. Maybe you've known about, you know about this, that you've been having these downloads. You've been having them for a while, this whole year, more than a year. You've been having them for 4 years. 4 years you've been having downloads, but not like to the extent the last 2 weeks have been. Like it's like every single day you're having some sort of really big download, real big revelation about yourself. It's because you're at this point now where you have confidence to believe in your own self, believe in your own heart. You have confidence within yourself to move forwards rather than question, are you even moving forwards in the right direction? Like you're no longer questioning if you're moving forward, and you're moving forward in the right direction. And you're like, because you have this confidence, this is why these downloads, these revelations are coming in for you. You're at this point in time where you're really showing yourself a lot of caring and compassion. You're understanding you've been through a lot within your life. You understand you've been through a lot of turmoil, a lot of pain, a lot of strange situations, should I say. Like you've been through a lot of things that have really tested you, tested your patience, tested your faith, tested your own heart, your mind. You've really been tested here, Gemini, within your life. The one thing that you've kept is your purity and your integrity. And that's the most important thing here. Like, you've really not allowed anyone to destroy you, destroy your heart. Even though, like I'm seeing here, you've been in times where you haven't trusted your own heart and you led with your mind, but you never ever let anyone allow like come in and destroy your own heart, destroy your own integrity, destroy your own um, purity. Like, you stay true. I'm hearing that song by Avril Lavigne, Innocence. You should listen to that song. It's significant for you here. Um, and you're at this point, before the week begins, where you're like doing a lot of introspection, self-examination of like life in general. You're like, have I been wasting time, or have I been moving forward? And you're understanding here very deeply through the self-examination, through this introspection, that you've gained this lantern and you've gained this cloak from this journey of yours through life. You've gained you're able to see where you're going, and you're no longer feeling cold. You're no longer battered by the environment. Like, you're comfortable within your own skin. You're comfortable being yourself, expressing yourself. Now, you weren't comfortable expressing yourself. Like, you felt very uncomfortable all the time and in every situation, and that's changing for you here. It has changed for you here, and you understand now that you're no longer leading with your eyes. You're no longer looking at the future. You're no longer looking too far ahead in the future, like what's going to happen to me then. This, I need to plan. I'm seeing you're really good at planning. You're really, really good at planning. You're able to plan days, months, weeks, years, and this is what your time gets spent on. But the problem is, you're not able to live in the moment. You're not able to live today. You're not able to get up right now and say, I want to do something fun. Like, because you're always planning, you're always tired, because you're always trying to work towards something, and you're forcing things within your life. So this is kind of like a cheat code I'm giving you if you're trying to figure out here these things. It's like, when you say, today I want to get up and have some fun, I want to get up and do something that feels good, that makes me feel good, rather than sitting here and thinking about X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D. Hours go by. I'm seeing hours go by here for you when you're like this, and you're like, "Dad, what happened to the time?" Like, it was just like this time, and now it's like 3 or 4 hours later, and the day's gone. And this is what you're realizing, is like, you're saying, I've been too much looking at the future, not really worrying about, right? Not worrying, but I haven't been living. And by you focusing too much on the future, it's like a chance of things happening where you don't know if it's going to happen or not. And you've been worrying about something that is, hasn't happened yet. And it's like, it's like, when you want to do something and you're like, oh, I want to do this in the future. That's different to how you've been. You've been like really planning meticulously, like, I want to do this, then that, and this and that needs to happen like this. And it's like, it's not guaranteed that things are going to work out this way. And this happened to you a lot of the times. And then what you end up doing is you end up thinking some more and planning some more. Like, so you're at this point because you're like, you need to think of all possible routes that things could turn out, basically. And this is where all your time and energy goes, of like thinking, overthinking. And you're at this point where you're like, I'm going to stop doing that. I want to live more. I want to enjoy myself more. And this is coming from this caring and compassion. You're like, I want to live more. I want to be more free. I want to be more happy. I want to live. And so now you're deciding to follow your heart. Like, this light in the lantern is coming from your heart. The more you listen to your heart, the more it's like his eyes are closed here, if you can see it. He's no longer looking and seeing where he's going. He's like, because all around him looks the same. I'm looking at it from your eyes in this situation, and everything around you looks the same. You are not able to tell anymore which way is the best way. You never have been able to tell which way is the best way. The way you needed to find out which way was the best way is not through your eyes, but through your mind. Not your mind, sorry. Through your mind. Yes, through your heart. So your heart is meant to tell your mind that it knows the best way. Because I see when you use your eyes, you kind of like this focus, right? And then your eyes tell your mind, but your heart needs to tell your mind that this is the best way. So it's here like you've got your eyes closed, everything looks the same around you, but you've got your lantern in your hand, and it's like illuminating the way for you. And it's like you're seeing the footsteps in the snow. It's like here he's in the snow, where he is currently very cold. But if you keep your eyes open, you're not able to see the footprints. It's like I'm seeing like this sort of these it's like a magical light appearing, like these footsteps. It's like the Marauders map. I'm seeing Harry Potter. Like, you know, in Harry Potter, they've got the Marauders map. If you don't know what it is, just watch Harry Potter. And it's in the third movie where he finds this map and it shows that people walking around. There's like footsteps appearing, but it's not black. It's like golden yellow. It's like a light coming out from every footstep, and you can only see it when you have your eyes closed. You're not meant to be planning. You're not meant to be focusing on the future. You're meant to be focusing on the now, where you're going now, what you're doing now, what you're doing today. Are you having fun right now, or are you working? You know, are you always working? Are you always planning? You know, you need to do things that allow you to be free. Freedom is a choice. It's not a given. Like you could be free but still think you're not free, and it's happens a lot. I don't know what the word is for it, but it's a psychological condition that is associated with it, where you are free but you think you're not free. And this is kind of the situation. I'm seeing you as like this lamb. You're like a white lamb, right? And that represents your purity. Not to say you're like a prey, but like I see you as this like white sheep, right? White sheep is what I'm seeing, not lamb. It's white sheep, and the white represents your purity, and the sheepness is obviously sheepiness. Yeah, right. You know, we all know what a sheep is, right? Someone that follows the crowd. And I'm seeing you here as someone like you're in a, and you might say to me, "Oh, well, I don't follow the crowd," but subconsciously you do. I'm seeing your subconscious. This is your subconscious mind. There's something in your subconscious mind, and you know I'm talking the truth here when I'm saying this, because you're aware of situations where you sabotage yourself, because you haven't been able to get to the point where you wanted to go. And so you've been in this situation where like, when is it ever going to happen for me? And this is because of your subconscious mind. So what I'm seeing in your subconscious mind is you as this white sheep, and you're now at this point in time, because you've been in the conscious work, the conscious energy work of healing yourself. You've removed all the fences around you. You've removed all the rubbish, all the stuff that is around you that stops you from moving in any direction, right? And you haven't physically moved as the sheep, but it's like things, you know, the posts, everything keeps vanishing. I'm seeing the fences vanishing. Now you're in this field here, as you're in this hermit energy before the week begins. You're in this field and you're like, I'm still trapped, even though there's nothing around you. The field is all open, everything's open. You know, you can go anywhere you want, do anything you want, but you feel like, you know, there's a trap somewhere, there's a cage somewhere. But this is again from your subconscious mind trying to hold you back. And this is why you've been having these downloads. It's because you've been looked at after here by spiritual beings, gods and goddesses, divine beings are looking out for you, trying to help you, teach you. They've been trying to teach you how to heal yourself. They're teaching you how to heal yourself, because you have to make the decision to move from that spot, to move from there and say, am I really trapped, or am I bullshitting myself? Like this is the question you're like that you're kind of that you know the gods and goddesses are asking of you. You are very spiritually protected, whoever you are. You're loved. You're very loved. You're very spiritually loved by gods and goddesses, and they've really been. It's like I'm hearing da 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 da. Like they're trying to, like they're pushing like a button, like, you know, trying to get your attention, to understand this, that, you know, you're free to do whatever you want in this moment. No one's stopping you apart from you. And this is why you've been having these downloads now, because you've gone through a lot of situations, and some of them you've had to go through again and again and again to learn something new because you're very stubborn. I'm seeing you're very stubborn. It's Gemini. You're very stubborn. Uh, I'm laughing because I'm Gemini rising. You're very stubborn. So you've been going around and around in circles, right? Similar situations where, you've been going through things, trying to figure yourself out. And you've been going through the same situation, but you've been learning different things because you're very stubborn. And these divine beings, they notice that you only learn from this particular situation. When you go through a certain anger, through a certain frustration, that's the only time you learn. When they give it to you easy, you're like, oh yeah, the lesson, I learned the lesson, and then you forget it straight away, and you don't really integrate it. And this is what's stopping you from moving forward, because you're stopping yourself. Basically, you're giving away your power, you're giving away your energy to people that don't deserve it, to things that don't deserve it, to jobs that don't deserve it, to again, like these lions that are in your life. You've been giving your energy to these lions and they've been consuming you. Like, what is for you, you've been giving to people. Basically, your abundance you've been giving to people without realizing. Your time and energy is your abundance. You've been giving away to people for free. You've been giving away, and they've really, these gods and goddesses, they really want to help you. I'm seeing Athena really understand wisdom, to understand what you're doing. This is why you've been in these situations and again, and this is why you're in this hermit energy here, really, looking at things. You're like, hold on, this all makes sense, what I've been going through in my life in general. Like, everything now makes sense. I've been going through all of these situations. I wasn't able to tell before why. You were questioning why. You were like, why am I going through things like this again? I thought this was meant to be something better. Why am I going through the same thing? It's because it was the only way you were learning. You're very stubborn. Like, you refuse to integrate lessons. Like, you want to be like free, right? But your idea of freedom before was like being carefree. It wasn't free, it was carefree. Your idea of free now is more or less, because you've been doing the work, you've been removing the fences around you. Now you understand what true freedom is. But the thing that's stopping you right now isn't you, it's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is stopping you from moving forwards. And so at the beginning of this week, believe it or not, you're stepping into a new cycle. Your luck is changing. You're stepping into your destiny more. You're stepping into your path. It's like the universe is passing its law on you to say you're ready to change. Your life is ready to change, because you're at a point now where you have done the work of removing the fences, right? I'm going back to the vision I saw. You've done the work of removing the fences, and we're actually seeing a different vision now. And I see the universe is watching you, and it's a feminine energy. The universe is watching you from a feminine energy. The universe has both masculine and feminine energy, but it's looking at you from a feminine energy, saying you've removed all the fences, but you're stuck in the position because of your trauma, because of your hurts, because of your pain. It's like you're scared to move. You're scared. What's the word? There's a word for it when you're afraid to move because of trauma. I forgot. I don't know what the word is, but there's a word for it when you're too afraid to move because of what you've been through already. So the universe is coming in here and really changing this cycle for you. This is you. Look, you're like this. This is your subconscious, within your subconscious. You don't know this consciously that this is happening to you. You have an idea or something, that you need to heal something. You feel something blocking you. You feel it already. Like, you've been feeling it for a long time. You just didn't know what it is. You don't know what it was. You thought maybe you're being spiritually attacked. You're wondering if someone's done magic on you or something like that. It's not that. It's you, your own self. Like, you've been blocking your own self. Your own subconscious has been blocking you because of pain and trauma, PTSD, hurt, pain, sorrow, grief, a lot of sorrow, and grief is the reason for this energy. And this is the energy of the sheep, where the sheep was like, I need to be greedy, I need to be needy, I need to have control, I need to have my security. And this is what the white sheep is, basically. This is the white sheep, the one that follows the crowd. This is what the crowd follower is: someone that is needy and greedy, someone that needs to secure everything that they can, because they feel like they don't have anything, so they follow the crowd to see where the food has been given. In the analogy of the sheep, or in this case, where the money is being given. You've been following the money. You've been following workplaces, jobs, trying to make connections with people that have money. Really putting money at the forefront of everything that you do and everything that you value. And this is what you're leaving behind. This is the new cycle of you stepping away from this. You're stepping away from this energy. This is what the universe is passing its universal laws on, saying you don't need this anymore, because you understand, you're confident now, and you're trying to figure out, you're not guessing anymore, you're really actively trying to figure out of what is stopping you now, what is stopping you from really moving forwards. And this is why the universe is passing its universal laws on you. To help you really move forward. So this is your energy between Monday and Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Friday, you're in this energy of like being very enslaved to something, being some sort of thing where you feel like. It could be like a dream situation where like you feel like it's something that's making you content. Like you're in something. I feel like you're in something prior to the week even beginning, where no, this is in the week. This is in the week. Something is coming through where it's making you feel like it's gonna fulfill you. It's gonna make you feel good. But you understand, for this thing, whatever it is, it makes you degrade yourself. It makes you conform to something. It's some sort of conformity. So it's like the universe is coming here to free you. It's freeing you, your energy, so that you're like, oh, I can move any way. And as soon as you can move any way, some energy is coming in here. Not from the universe, from someone. I feel like it's someone, or some job or something. Some energy is coming in here and saying, hey, we've got this opportunity for you. It's going to make you very fulfilled, content. It's going to make you abundant. It's going to make you abundant, so to speak. But you understand within your own heart, within your own mind, you have the spiritual wisdom to see that this thing is not in alignment with you. This thing is going to make you conform to and lower yourself. Yeah, it's going to make you conform and lower yourself here to something that isn't, to conform to something that isn't in an alignment with you. You're not that person anymore. It's like you're being asked to choose yourself here. Don't choose whatever this is that's coming in. It's going to be someone you already know. It's a job. I'm hearing it's a job. They're going to ask you to work, with them. I feel like you're trying to break away from that kind of life. I feel like you're breaking away from living that life where you're working for people, working at jobs that you don't really like, but they pay the bills. Like, you're really being asked at this time to really live for yourself, live in the moment, have fun. Don't go, to a point where you feel like to fund your lifestyle, you need to earn a certain amount of money. You need to do a certain amount of job. You need to do a certain job for the time being. Like, you need to conform for a little bit, like make a compromise. That you need to make a compromise. That's it. That you need to make a compromise for the time being, so your dreams can come true. This is not the way that your dreams are going to come true, and you're being asked to take yourself to court here. Like, look at things from a place of fairness within your life, from a place of authority, from a place of justice for yourself. Like, what do you really deserve? Do you deserve to be someone where, you conform to, I'm seeing it like a job that you don't really enjoy doing, but it gives you money, and that money you're able to use for yourself. But you want to pursue your own career. You're currently working on something, and you're unsure whether it will work or not. You're unsure. It hasn't paid you any money yet. You haven't gotten any money from it yet. And you're like, is this gonna work out for me? If I trust in myself and the universe, will it pay out, or will I be homeless, or will I be, out on the street? Will I be in a situation where things won't work out for me? It's like you're being asked to believe in your karma. You have very good karma here. You've done a lot for a lot of people. Again, you've given away a lot of your energy to people for no reason. You've given away your abundance subconsciously. Your environment growing up wasn't the most friendly to you, when you were a child between the ages of 0 and 10. You see, between those ages, the subconscious mind is easily moldable. And your environment didn't nourish you, it didn't guide you to being someone where you could, explore your talents, explore your power, explore your gifts. Your environment was harsh. It didn't allow you, it put you in survival mode, your environment, and that translated within your subconscious. You have healed from that consciously, over the years, but subconsciously it's still there. But you're being free of it, and as soon as you're free, and the situation is coming in to keep you feeling like a sheep. Basically, this is what this situation is to make you keep feeling like a sheep. And you're going to know that this situation is this situation, Gemini, because it's going to make you feel nauseous. It's going to make you feel like, I don't want to do this. Like, again, you need to listen to your heart here, not listen to your mind, not listen to your eyes, not listen to, your head. Your head. Don't listen to your head here. Listen to your heart. Your heart is really what's going to illuminate the way for you. Again, the Hermit is really significant here, where you need to keep your eyes closed, not look at what's in front of you, not look at your environment and what makes sense, but keep your eyes closed, spiritually speaking, so you can see the footprints, the illuminated footprints, the golden footprints in the snow. And you won't be able to see it with your eyes open, even though you've got the lantern in your hand. And the reason why you can't see it in the snow is because you're looking at everything. You're looking at everything around you. You're trying to make the best decision, but you need to just believe that the way your heart is leading you is the only way. And this is what this justice is like coming in. The universe is asking you to say, hey, look, I've just freed you. Again, look, feminine energy. This is the universe. This is this energy, feminine energy. It's like the universe is trying to mother you here, like from a loving energy of like trying to explain and teach you, like, your value. Your value. You're very valuable. You have, you're very protected. You're very spiritually loved by gods and goddesses. And the universe is saying to you, look, I will catch you. Trust me, I will catch you. Just, pretend you're falling and I will catch you. Not literally like think of it like you're falling, but you're going to feel like you're falling if you don't take this opportunity, because you're like, I need to pay my bills. I need to do this, and, I need to pay for my rent or whatever. And you're like, this is going to make me content. This is going to allow me to work towards my dreams of whatever this career you're working in on at the moment. It's going to allow me to fund it. But the universe is saying, don't look at it like that. Don't look at it as something where you need this thing. This thing needs you more than you need it. But what it does to your energy is way worse than you can imagine, because you conform to something. When you conform to something, you'll be lowering yourself, and you're going back into the old energy of it's like I'm seeing the sheep again. Like the universe at the beginning of the week between Monday and Wednesday is turning you into a person. You're a sheep, and the universe is coming in and turning you into a person, so you're no longer a sheep. But this situation comes in, and it's like you're like, should I turn into the sheep or not? And that's the enslavement. That's the enslavement here. That energy of like, I actually do need to work because I need to fund my lifestyle. I need to fund my, my habits. But the universe is saying, just trust me, I will catch you. Don't worry about finances. Just work on your purpose. Work on, again, there's a confirmation if you can hear it. Work on, what you're doing. Balance, juggle things in your life. Bring harmony within yourself, but juggle your emotions about how things are looking. Things are turbulent here, but he's over here able to create two pentacles from one pentacle by juggling them around. Like he literally makes two pentacles from one. He takes one and he turns it into two. And this is what you're able to do here. You have the ability within you to manifest this, but you need to trust in yourself. You need to trust in the universe, have harmony, have balance within you. Believe that things are gonna work out for you, and they will. This is what the universe is saying to you. Don't choose this thing, whatever this opportunity, this job is, right? This is something that you're already working with, people you're already working with. I feel like it's like a agency, or it's like a, sometimes they'll call you if they need your help. But like this environment, these people, you being there is damaging your energy in a very major way, is damaging your progress. Things can really happen for you this week. Things can take off for you. Like I'm seeing like a rocket, like you're able to really take off this week if you're able to not get trapped by this energy of these people making you think that, again, you're thinking because it's your eyes, you're using your eyes. Don't use your eyes here, use your heart. You're gonna know exactly what this is because you're gonna feel it in your heart. You're gonna feel it like, I don't want to do this, like I really don't want to do this. Don't listen to your heart. Don't listen to your heart. Don't listen to your eyes. Don't listen to your eyes. Listen to your heart here. So I feel like if you want to do some shopping for yourself, buy yourself an amethyst crystal or ring or a necklace. It's going to really help you this week and moving forwards. Connect more to your intuition, connect more to your intuition, so you can make decisions from a place of trust and from a place of abundance rather than from a place of fear and worry, because this is what you do when you use your eyes. You're looking at things that look scary, you're looking at things that might hurt, looking at things that look dangerous, that could affect you negatively. You're looking at all of these things as you're moving through life, right? And this is what you're watching out for. You're watching out for the danger. I'm saying like Final Destination. You're like looking out for things, trying not to have like a Final Destination kind of situation happen within your life. But you need to trust it. Where you're being led from your heart is the only path for you. You can't see it with your eyes. Your eyes are going to deceive you. I'm seeing the Matrix again here. So it's like, in the Matrix, when they're in the Matrix, the eyes are closed and the head is plugged in, right? But they think the eyes are open. But you see, the one that can't be connected to the machinery is the heart. So I would imagine when they're in the Matrix, because they see the Matrix, right? They see the Matrix with their own eyes in the Matrix. So I'm going a bit philosophical. But they see the Matrix with their eyes, and the connection is connected from the back of the head, which must be connected to the optics, because they're not able to see that they're in this sort of tank, this incubator where they're being siphoned basically. And this is your situation as well, where it's like you think you're using your eyes, but your eyes are connected to the Matrix. You need to listen to your heart, because the heart is not connected to the Matrix. And I'm seeing here with Morpheus, I'm seeing Morpheus here. It's very significant. You dream a lot, whoever you are. You have a lot of dreams. But Morpheus is very significant for you here. You need to write your dreams down. When you have a dream, keep a pen and paper next to your bed, or use your phone and write your dreams down. They're going to help guide you forwards. But I'm seeing Morpheus here, and he's like, when he frees people, it's not from your mind, it's from your heart. You have to trust him from your heart that that you're being freed from the illusion Some of you might say, well, maybe the matrix is good. The matrix is good for me, you know. At least I'm comfortable. I mean, you can choose that if you want to, but if you want to be free, you can be free. You know, it's up to you entirely. But this is what's going on for you here. Like, you know, don't choose what's comfortable. Choose the uncomfortable, because, you know, the only thing that is constant in life is uncomfortability. Like, you being uncomfortable with your situation. Changes always happen. Changes make you feel uncomfortable, and that's really the only constant, right? Things are always changing. You're being asked to just really trust in the universe here. Don't conform. Don't conform to whatever this thing is. Between Friday and Sunday, interestingly enough, like, so I haven't pulled an outcome yet, but you know, you're coming up like this already. So this is something where I feel like this is not coming, you know, when this energy comes in, it's like you understand you're no longer the sheep, and this energy is trying to make you into the sheep, and you understand this, and you're not buying into it, you're refusing it, and you're working on yourself. You're working on this career between Wednesday and Friday, you know, by yourself. You're working on your career rather than being like, I need to do XYZ, right? And because of this, the universe is coming in here. You're being blessed by not just the universe, but the gods and goddesses. They're blessing you with finances here. Something you're gonna make some money this between Friday and Sunday. You're gonna make some money in this career of yours, and this is gonna feel like a huge breakthrough for you in your career. I feel like you have made some money already, but you're gonna be making even more money this weekend. Between Friday and Sunday, you're gonna be making a lot of money. That's gonna be like significant. For your business as a startup, it's going to feel like, okay, this is real, this is starting to get real, because I feel like you've sold some stuff, or like whatever kind of business you've made some money, but it's not been constant. Now I feel like you're gonna have like 2 or 3 days, maybe the whole between Friday and Sunday. You know, you're gonna be making money every single day. You're gonna be selling every single day. You're gonna be making money every. You're gonna be like, okay, it's starting to get constant now, and this is gonna make you feel really good. You're gonna be receiving. You're gonna feel very. The universe is very generous towards you right now. You're feeling kind. You're feeling the kindness within yourself of choosing yourself. Like you said, do you know what? I'm being generous to myself. I'm no longer like putting myself in situations where they make me feel uncomfortable midweek, and it's translating as the universe being generous to you on the weekend between Friday and Sunday. The universe is saying to you, hey, you know, you deserve this, and you're receiving it at this time. And oddly enough, what you're receiving is the abundance you gave away. Your abundance you gave away to people was never theirs. You know, you gave to different people different amounts of abundance. They couldn't hold your abundance. Some of them tried to steal it from you. They can't hold it because it's not their energy. Your energy is way too powerful for people, for the common person, and they couldn't hold the abundance. They didn't know what to do with it. Some of them self-destructed after they either siphoned your abundance, or they tried to destiny swap with your, you know, stuff like that. And it's coming in for you in a major way here this week. You're going to feel really good. You're going to be earning some money, and you're going to feel luxurious. You're going to feel like you're going to be able to live in a very pleasurable way. Your life of luxury is coming in for you here. Like you're feeling like things are going to really be changing for you very fast here. And they are. You're on a new cycle. Your luck is changing here from the beginning of the week. Like I was saying, you're stepping more towards your destiny. You've completed the old cycle, completed the old world, almost, the old life. And you're in this new one now, and you're receiving here between Friday and Sunday. I feel like, yeah, you're going to be receiving money over 2-3 days, and it's not going to be like little, it's going to be significant, where it's going to be like, oh, well, okay, this is really good. This is really good money. Some of you, I'm hearing, play the lottery. If you don't have a career, if you don't have a business, play the lottery. You're gonna win some money, which is going to be fantastic for you. It's going to help you in some kind of way. And I see you still being creative here anyway, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, or if you're working on something or not. You're gonna feel very creative. You're gonna feel like exploring more of who you are, of what you desire, really and truly, of things you want to do. Really, to be honest, like things you really want to do is what you're exploring here. Again, illumination. You know, you're connecting to your intuition. You're saying, I need to keep walking down this path of mine because this is my only truth. This is who I am. It's like you're finally on board within yourself with your sort of untamed and tamed sides, your sort of sides that are like, we should do this. It's like you've been in a battle within yourself of like, I should do this, but no, but this seems right. But it's like you've been, your heart, so the tamed and the untamed is your heart is the untamed one, and your mind is like the tamed one. Your mind is trying to talk to your heart and say, hey, this doesn't make sense, let's not do this. But your heart is like, I don't want to do this. Your heart's like a rebel. But now at this time, because you're listening to your heart, your mind is being forced to follow, and because of that, they're now harmonious. And not just harmonious, but you're breaking free. You're breaking the barrier that's stopping you from moving towards happiness, towards truth, towards your dream life. And this is one of your outcomes here. It's like, you know, you're really breaking away from the illusion. You're breaking away from the matrix. You've been breaking away from the matrix, but you've had to like really figure out who you were, and you had to really go through these situations and make these discoveries about yourself in order to free yourself, in order to come to the conclusion that you needed to trust your heart. It's like, you know, when Morpheus goes to people, it's only them that they can make the decision to have the red pill, and that comes from their heart. It doesn't come from the mind. It's like comes from your heart, that decision that you want to be free of the same old. Like when he comes to Neo, Neo's living a life that's a lie, and I think he says it in the movie. It's like, you want to go down the rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole is just like you going down the same situation, right, and just living in this sort of dream where you're not happy, where you don't feel connected. You don't feel not connected. You are connected to the matrix, but you're not connected to yourself. Like he's very unhappy at the beginning of the movie. He's like this he's like this dealer of information, you know, doing illegal activities, and he's not really happy with his life. He's not happy with who he is. He's a hacker, right? I think he's a hacker. And he's like not happy with his life. Like he's trying to break free. And what this translates to in real life is like, so you've been trying to break free. So in the matrix, being a hacker is like you're trying to break free of the matrix, and this is what you've been trying to do. You've been trying to break free of, like, you know, the things that you've been going through, the life that you've been living, like poverty, like, you know, living in a way where it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel like you. You've been trying to break away from this for a long time, and you just didn't understand how to do it. And this is what I'm seeing, like you've been sort of learning from these gods and goddesses that they've been teaching you without realizing they've been teaching you how to be independent, how to level up, how to become better. And you know this is true because you've been going through situations, especially this year, where you've seen massive level ups and discoveries, you know. And this is why you're gaining a lot more confidence. You love yourself more. You no longer dislike parts of yourself. You accept yourself the way you are, and you say to yourself that you are beautiful the way you are. And this is your confirmation that you have learned, and you are learning more and more and more. And you're going through this whole transformation here this week, this completion of this mastery of yourself, this transformation. You're taking authority of your life. You're taking a real leadership of your life here, from a place of truth, from a place of love, from a place of wisdom. And you're saying to yourself, look, I've mastered myself here. The way is now illuminated for me to move forward. This is a huge transformational week for you. And you know, you're stepping into a new cycle. you're stepping into a new cycle here. Not just This is not just stepping into a new cycle. This is the completion, a wholeness of the old cycle, a wholeness within yourself, integrating everything you're learning, and so the completion is like an accomplishment. It's like you're accomplishing the end of the old. So congratulations here. You're really stepping into something that you've always dreamed of. You're stepping into this energy of recognizing the lions that are trying to eat you within your life, the jobs, places, things, people. The lions are representative here as an energy that's trying to keep you trapped, trying to siphon away your energy so that your divine blessings cannot come in for you. Your divine blessings are going to come in for you here this week and moving forwards. You're going to feel like your life is aligned, the stars are aligned for you. Your life is going to feel way more magical than it has ever felt. Like, you're going to believe in this sort of Disney magic, like this sort of fairy tale life. I'm getting that song, A Whole New World from Aladdin. You should listen to it between Friday and Sunday. It's going to be very significant for you. But you're going to really level up, spiritually level up, physically as a new environment. Your material world is going to really level up here moving forwards from this week onwards. And you're going to find more unity, balance and harmony within yourself. You're no longer in conflict within yourself. You're no longer debating with your eyes, should I say. You're no longer looking with your eyes. You're looking from your heart now. You're looking from your heart. Again, you're healing. Look, it's so interesting that there's a lion here and there's a lion here. You're healing that part where you've given your power away to people, your energy away to people. You're healing that part and no longer doing this. And this is what these gods and goddesses have been trying to tell you this whole time, because you weren't listening. So you had to go through challenges like that. You had to go through the same situation where situations where you became very frustrated and angry, because that was the only way you were learning the lessons. When you went through situations peacefully, you weren't learning the lessons. Now you're different. Now you understand what I'm saying. Even as I'm saying this, you understand that what I'm saying is right. You now look, if a lesson comes in for you peacefully, now you're like, okay, I got it, I learned it. You integrate it straight away, because you understand here now that you don't want to be in this energy of anger and frustration. You don't want to let it get that far, because you're now able to see the lion straight away, wherever that is trying to eat you. And this is not a star sign. It's like people. It's like things that are trying to consume you, like a shark, or like something that is trying to eat you, basically. So eat your energy, consume you, destiny swap with you. That's basically what is representative of here. So I'm going to pull you out some challenges. So challenges here are going to happen to you in one way or another, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Not because I say so, it's because of your energy. I'm reading your energy. And depending on how you carry yourself, the challenges might not affect you to a great deal. They might affect you a little bit, depending on how you carry yourself. But it's good for me to tell you what these challenges are. So when you're moving into this week, you're aware of the things that are trying to stop you from moving forwards. Ooh, pardon me. So one of your challenges here is clarity, the lack of clarity, the lack of knowing that you're moving. Like, again, on the Two of Swords, she has her eyes blindfolded, but she's like, I'm not clear, I don't know I can't see anything, I can't see what's going on around me. And this is you thinking that you by having your eyes closed is gonna lead you in the wrong way. It's like you're avoiding the elephant in the room, that your eyes are the problem here. Your eyes, when you see, you look too much in the future, you look too much, and you're not able to live, basically. This is why eyes need to, spiritually speaking, your eyes need to be closed in order to restore peace, so you can no longer avoid the true path. It's like by you having your eyes open, you've been avoiding your true path. You've been avoiding where you're meant to go, where you're meant to live, how you're meant to live. You've been um, you know not having the clear thinking because you're too focused on what you see, and it's not allowed your mind to just process. That's why you need to follow with your heart. Your heart needs to tell your mind what to do. So this is a challenge for you here, is to actually close your eyes in the first place. It's because you feel like it's counterintuitive, but your intuition isn't your eyes. Your intuition is your third eye, which isn't your two eyes. It's your intuition that you need to use here, not your eyes, not your sight. I hope you get what I'm saying to you. I know it's a difficult thing I'm explaining, because you feel like everything's dark around you. If you close your eyes, you won't be able to see where you're going. If you're trusting, it feels uncomfortable because it's uncertain. It's like you're moving in the darkness. But just trust that you have the light within you. You have the lantern here. You have the lantern that is now in your hands. The lantern is in your hands. The light is coming from your heart. If you keep your eyes closed, not planning for the future, that's what the eyes closed is. You're not planning for the future anymore. You're no longer saying, oh, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, every single possibility. You're no longer doing it. You're no longer doing that. You're looking at things and you're saying, okay, what is the way? Heart, what is the way? What is the best way for me? And your heart's going to tell you. The more you ask your heart which way to go, the more your heart is going to tell you. It's almost like you don't have to ask your heart. It's like you'll feel a good feeling from doing something. Like you'll ask yourself a question: should I do this, or should I make this decision, or should I make this decision? And your heart's going to feel good in one way, and it's going to not feel so good in the other way. And obviously you're going to be following where it feels good. But again, it's a challenge for you to even close your eyes in the first place because you're so used to looking for the danger. Another one of your challenges here is this sort of you feel like you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself from challenges in your life, things that are in your environment. You need to protect yourself from competition, from people challenging, people opposing you even. This is all an illusion. You are already protected. You are already protected. Know that you are moving forwards, right? You are moving forwards. You're no longer the sheep. Don't allow the situation to come in and make you transform back into the sheep. It's like the universe is transforming you into human, and then this situation is trying to transform you back into the sheep. But you make the decision basically, and this decision is like your environment. You need to pay for this. You need to pay for your rent. You need to protect yourself from being in a situation where things don't work out for you. From a situation where you're vulnerable to the universe, basically. Don't confuse yourself. Don't make yourself think that you're not gonna be looked after. Again, it's like a trust fall you need to have here with the universe this week, where the universe is going to catch you, and the universe is telling you it's going to catch you. Between Monday and Wednesday, you're just gonna have a lot more hope and faith, and this is your sort of confirmation that this reading is for you. But you need to believe that everything's going to work out. You don't have to protect yourself. There's no challenges. There's no longer any fences around you. Don't start making new fences, okay? Again, these fences, they're falling out of the sky. I'm seeing if you choose to be the sheep again and choose to go into this energy of like competition, you need to protect yourself from the competition, protect yourself from challenges, protect yourself from people trying to oppose you, people trying to obstruct your way. Or obstructions in general, finances, financial situation. This is going to start creating fences around you. You're free to do whatever you want right now, and as you move freely, you're going to move from that spot. And as you move from that spot, what you want is going to come to you. What you seek is what is going to come for you here. Another one of your challenges here is looking at yourself from a place of truth, empathy, and honesty about this thing. Whenever it comes in, this devil energy of like this job, this work that you get asked to do, that's making you conform. So a challenge is for you to look at yourself from a place of truth, empathy and honesty about what this does to you, what this does to your energy, what this actually translates to. Sure, it might give you a bit of money, but what damage is it actually doing to you? Because your heart doesn't want to do it, and you know that your heart doesn't want to do it, but it's just a challenge for you to be empathetic towards yourself, to be honest, to say, look, this is not a good situation for me. It's almost like you need to cut the head off the situation, because what it does to your energy is way worse than what you think. Basically, it's stagnating you. Like, you can have a massive breakthrough here this week. It's up to you though, if you want to have this massive breakthrough here. And by you picking up this opportunity and job, because you can't see in the future, you can't see by the weekend something massive is coming in for you. So you're like, let me just accept this thing, because I don't know when I'm gonna get any money from this thing that I'm working on. But use your spiritual wisdom here. Use your spiritual wisdom here. Really charge forward with what you're doing. Like, use your head. So I said the same thing to Libra. So maybe you have Libra in your chart. I'm seeing Hercules. In Hercules, the movie. I love Disney movies. Okay. And in Hercules, there's a bull, and I'm seeing this bull here down here as like in Hercules, where he goes to him, "Here's your head," and he goes, "All right," and he headbutts. So it's kind of like that here, where your head right now needs to be used for headbutting and charging forwards, not for thinking. Your head is going to mislead you, because you see the head is connected to the matrix. When you go into the matrix, you see them. Watch the movie if you want, but when they go into the matrix, it's not plugged into the heart. It's plugged into the head. It's plugged into the mind. The connection. So the heart is still free, but the mind isn't. And this is something you need to understand, that if you try to use your mind here, is not going to lead you that's in the true way. Again, with your eyes, don't lead with your eyes, because your eyes are connected to your mind. Lead with your heart. Use your head to headbutt as you're charging forward. I'm seeing you here as this bull. This bull is a part of you here. You have the enlightenment. You're gaining the enlightenment about being your own shepherd, being your own leader, on how to move forwards. Trust in your heart, trust in your own power, trust in the universe. The universe will catch you here. Okay? So this is looking like a fantastic week. Obviously there's challenges here. It doesn't look like it's going to be easy, with this devil energy. Whoever this job or whatever this situation is, they're going to come in like, almost selling you a dream, selling you this kind of thing where you're going to be content, you're going to get some money for it, you're going to be able to fund your lifestyle. But this is what it's doing to you. It's putting you in this energy. This is what it does to you. So it does to your energy this week. If you take this thing, it's going to put you in this energy of loneliness, grief, loss. It's going to make you feel like small, whereas you could have a massive breakthrough. So it's very important that you stay on your path. Don't allow this thing to throw you off of your path, okay? This thing, whatever it is temporary. Your living situation right now is temporary. This weekend and moving forward, you're going to be gaining a lot of money. You don't have to worry about these people trying to give you money. Just keep working, honing your craft, honing whatever it is. If you don't have a career that you're working on at the moment, you play the lottery, you're going to earn some money this week. So this is not very much of a love reading, or this is more of your personal, I wouldn't even say it's career, it's more like your personal development. There's your confirmation if you heard that. It's like a personal development that you've been going through. So I'm going to leave you a reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you wanted the personal reading, my website is down in the description. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you